Well, thank you, Simon. And the bad thing about being asked to speak last is that nobody laughs at your jokes because you're all tired and want to go home. So I won't include the jokes. I'll speak about my view on this planning application. Thank you very much for inviting me at late notice. I was invited actually a while ago, but with what's going in Parliament, the whips didn't have any choice in allowing me to be here, which means I'll be invited to a meeting without coffee tomorrow to tell me off. But it really is important that I am here to come and listen to your views. And I'm aware at the moment that this evening we haven't heard your views, so I'm not going to speak for very long. And I just want to outline what I can do, what I have done, my views on the application, and where we go from here. And let me be very clear from the start. I hope that many of you know my views, that I am opposed to this happening in our local community. And nothing so far that I've heard tonight, I don't have anything against Hampshire County Council personally, but nothing that I have heard tonight has convinced me to change my mind. And the reason simply is that I do not believe that the site proposed has any option in having mitigations put in to make the site better. The sheer nature of the site means, even though we might have one access road, which means that HGVs can turn up that way anyway, if they turn the other way they'd be in the river, doesn't necessarily fill me with confidence that this site is suitable. And I just wanted to outline that I have met Hampshire County Council twice. I have met Cemex once, and I have made all of them aware of my views, and I will continue to represent you in making those views known and making sure that we as a community are able to get those consultation responses in. And I am deeply disappointed that, one, Cemex aren't here this evening, but two, that they have, as I have spoken about in Parliament, I think bypassed the wishes of local residents. I think their consultation was a sham. They refused to meet your democratically elected councillors. For a while they refused to meet me as your democratically elected Member of Parliament. They have met me, but I think that their consultation, 2 weeks without any physical demonstrations and proposals in a community hall somewhere, I think is no good actually for you to have your views heard. And I've made that aware to them, and I will currently looking at how I make that more aware with ministers in Parliament so that this can't happen again elsewhere. And I really don't think, as I said, that this site is adequate, and I am confident actually, and I have had dealings with Hampshire County Council that their consultation will be somewhat better. And that's why I think that you all need to get your consultation, your responses in as soon as possible. Now, very briefly, my reasons, and I have brought letters. You should have all received a letter from me in the last couple of weeks. If you haven't, there are letters at the front, which is a copy of my objection, but also a copy of the letter that I sent to you. So please take those at the end of the meeting. But the main reasons that I'm opposed to this is the congestion and traffic in the area. We all know the problems with Hamble Lane. In fact, getting here this evening and having my lunch last weekend, getting here this evening took 50 minutes. I live in Hedge End. It was chock-a-block, and it's something that for a long time I've been focusing on, but this simply shows why 90 lorry movements per day absolutely isn't acceptable in that local area. The other reasons, of course, are the proximity to our local schools. And I'm delighted that the head teacher is here this evening. We've met previously about other issues in the local community, but we already know that there is a record of children being put at risk by the traffic in Hamble Lane and Satchel Lane. I do not believe that this measure or these proposals will improve that. In fact, they will make them considerably worse, and that's why, again, I think that we need to make sure that that message is heard loudly. Noise and air quality, near current houses, near current conurbations, that cannot be mitigated, no matter how high the bunds are, or the bounds, or the mounds, or the mud. No matter how high that is, that will not be a mitigation factor, simply because of the nature of the beast in the operations that will happen at this site. And also, as I said earlier, the green space and open space amenities that you as a community will lose. I am delighted, actually, and the one reason that I think that you should all take back as well is that fundamentally this site is different to 2013 when this was allocated. We have seen, because I would argue the policies of Eastleigh Borough Council, that there has been an overdevelopment in Hamble Lane over those periods of time, and I think that is unsustainable. But we have to realise that is a reason why Hampshire County Council need to listen. That actually, with that added development in Hamble Lane, this Hamble Lane actually is even worse than what it was when we were looking at this in 2013. And therefore I think that that is a major reason, and I am delighted that Eastleigh Borough Council have outlined in their local area committee, which I am attending on Thursday, that they have recognised some of those facts. And that they have recognised that the ecology and the local area will not be suited to this site, and I'm looking forward to working closely with the officers and with elected members to make sure that their voices and your voices are heard. So, as I said, there are letters at the front that you can take and plagiarise and use, and I hope that they're quite good arguments because my brilliant team and I wrote them. You know, so hopefully they will be good. But as a village, I really want to outline to you that this is not a political issue. This is an issue about our community, and it's an issue to make sure that all of your voices are heard to say that this is not the right allocation. I will work with everyone to make sure that we can do that. But it's really important to get involved. The section, I'm quite pleased you've left that up there. It is really important that your voices are heard. It's really important that you write in. It's really important that you use the links that your parish, your borough, county and I have outlined to you, so that hopefully together we can defeat this proposal. I want this proposal defeated. I want Hampshire County Council to stand up at the meeting that's coming forward, and I know that Hampshire County Council can't say this, but I want them to delete this site from their mineral extraction proposals, because the site has fundamentally changed since they allocated it. There is new evidence, new solutions, and I believe that that's what they need to do. I'll be with you all the way. Thank you very much.